What's up guys, it's Sam from Cycle Technology here at Leeds Urban Bike Park today. Today I'm here with this guy.
Hi, I'm Ben, I'm part of the media team and I'm usually found in Lycra straddled to a road bike.
And this guy.
I'm John, a long-standing loyal customer of Cycle Technology, and I'm on a Slash with no motor.
Nice one guys. So we've got the Trek Rail 8 to test today, we've got the Trek Fuel EXE Carbon, and we've got John's brand new Carbon Trek Slash. We're going to be ripping these bikes through the park today. We're going to be doing some jumps, some trails, we're going to be having some fun challenges, trying to just basically have a laugh and see what these bikes are capable of. We've got three completely different perspectives as to what types of riding we like to do, hopefully to give you guys a comprehensive view of what these bikes are like in real life. Let's see you out on the trails. Cool, so we're all warmed up now. We've had a bit of a blast around, done some jumps and some berms and things. My watch thinks I've been in a crash yet again. Piss off Garmin. I mean, go away Garmin. What we're going to do now is we're going to go down the red trail here at Leeds Urban Bike Park. We're going to go down, hit everything that's available, and then we're going to come back up on the bikes that we're on now, and then we're going to swap over, we're going to do it again, swap over and do it again. And at the end of that, we should have a good view, comprehensive view of what each of these bikes handles like on the trails and which one we each prefer. We're going to be keeping our eyes peeled for some challenges to do. There's going to be challenges to do with speed, agility, stamina, so on and so forth. And before we go on any further, I'm just going to see if all of us can ride back up that little drop there. And bearing in mind John hasn't got any battery or motor to help him out, so we're going to have to put ours in eco mode to try and balance it out a little bit. Let's see how we do.
Shall I go first?
Yeah.
The worst one out of the way.
Yeah, do that. Yeah. Good luck, John.
I'll need it.
Yeah. So close.
No chance.
Go on, Ben! Oh, so close! Right, make sure we're in eco mode here, if you can see. Green, here we go. I've got a feeling I've got an unfair advantage with 85 Newton meters.
Oh, too easy.
Sorry. So, John reckons the reason that he failed miserably is because he's on a bike that has no power. I'm determined to prove him wrong. Let's see if I can get up on this. Oh, John's going for it. He's going for it on rail. Go on, John. Oh, so close. You can have another go. Oh, serious pace! Yo! Smashed it! Oh, John! More pace, lower gear! Well, there you have it.
Failed.
John failed twice, but you know what?
I'm blaming it on tyres.
Blaming it on tyres now, because he doesn't like the tyres on that bike. But you've seen the footage. It speaks for itself, I'm sure. In John's defence though, he is properly old. But he's a dude. I've seen pictures of this guy sending huge jumps, man. It's not that he's not a good rider, it's just that he's going again. Go on, John! Oh! That's basically it! He did it! In the end, we had it. He got it done. We'll give him that one. So everybody's made it up on their on various bikes, but the one that didn't quite make it up was the Slash when John was on it. So just to go over it again, John lost that one. He's a super fit road cycler, and he's just taken like an half a mile run up. Look at that.
I could have probably done it at that speed.
Oh, good work, man. Good work. So, there you have it again. Analog bike. It seems the key is to get a bloody good run up. Nice one, Ben.
And not be old.
And not be old like John. Do you want to have another go?
No.
No, John's done. John's done.
Leg's gone.
So that's 1 point down for John.
That, mate.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Nice.
Fair play.
We're going to blast down the red trail on our respective bikes and then do a swap and do it again. Let's see how we go. Right, so we've already had one, we'll call it a hiccup today, and we've just had a second, but nobody's perfect. What have you done, Ben?
I've had a bit too much fun in turbo and I've snapped the chain.
Snap the chain on a T-type, SRAM T-type transmission, and these chains have to be an exact length of links in order to work properly. I think it's because of his super hench roadie legs. He's been putting down too much wattage. Fortunately, I've got my little toolkit with me, which has a spare T-type link in it, so we'll be all right. One up components, EDC tool. I'm a big fan of this tool, and this is why. Because in here, I've got my extra T-type links, and I've got, this is going to take a bit of effort to get out, extra links for the ones that are broken, and teeny tiny quick link pliers. Good to go.
So good job you held on to that.
I went a bit sideways, didn't it? Grateful for pads and that, and helmets and stuff. Cool. All right, guys, that completes the downhill red section at Leeds Urban Bike Park. What we did actually on the way down is we kept just doing sections, stopping, swapping bikes, doing loops. We've had a bit of a go at everything, sessioned a few features, and here we are at the end of the trail. I'm going to talk a little bit about each of these bikes, and then these guys are going to do the same thing. The rail, it's got a lot of power. It's planted, it helps with the confidence. It feels nice going around corners because of that extra weight, because of the extra travel. It makes you feel like you're on a sort of safe bike and you know what you're doing with it. It's not as easy to get off the ground as the other bikes. That would be one thing that would be a slight mark down for me because it is a heavier bike. Looking at the Fuel EXE, it cuts in between the rail and a normal analog bike. It's got a bit of power to help you out coming out of the berms or when you're in the sludge, but it's a lighter bike. It is easier to chuck around, do whips on, get it off the ground when you're doing those jumps and stuff. A few times on the rail I came up short, although the long travel did save me. That doesn't happen on the EXE. I've got, you know, enough to be able to carry myself over. So yeah, and then the Slash, honestly, for just pure going downhill and the natural feel of a proper bike that doesn't have a motor or a battery attached to it, the Slash is amazing. Like, it's built to be a proper enduro beast, and that's exactly what it is. I enjoyed jumping that the most. I enjoyed going around the berms on it the most, but the rest of the time, going through, you know, just normal flowy trails and stuff, both of these bikes are absolutely great, and this one's just a bit easier to chuck around. That's my take on all three of these. If I was going for a park day and I had an uplift, I'd be going on the Slash for sure. If I was doing trails and hoping to get a number of runs in, I'd be going on the EXE, and if I was just monster trucking over everything, I'd be going on the rail. What about you, Ben? What do you reckon, man? Tell us what you're thinking about these bikes.
So my personal favourite was the rail. For, you know, it felt a bit more planted. I quite liked the extra travel. and I preferred it in the air, to be fair. Once I did actually get it off the ground, I felt you know, smoother in the air.
Yeah.
I have really enjoyed bombing around on this. Like I say, it's a lot easier to chuck about. You do notice the extra weight in the two, and then again when I've been riding on the Slash, it's, you know, again you notice how much lighter it is. It really sits into the berms. I haven't had that much airtime on the Slash because you have to work that a bit harder to get the speed up. But yeah, if I had to pick my personal favourite, I'd be on the Roll.
Nice, cool. And John, what are you saying, man? What's your favourite after that descent?
Well, obviously my Slash.
Yeah.
It's awesome. No,
it is.
They've all got their attributes. The rail for pure power, getting you around. It is good on descents. It's stable, and it does pick up speed pretty quick.
Yeah.
But as I say, I think as an e-bike, I'd go Fuel EXE.
Yeah.
It's a good piece of kit.
Yeah.
It is nice to ride. So yeah, I do love the Fuel EXE. But as I say, for what we've done today here on the downhill, the Slash for me is just an awesome piece of kit. It's 170 travel.
Yeah.
It tracks well. That eye pivot.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. That's because it's the maintenance here is pretty shocking now. So there's rocks and everything sticking up.
Yeah.
It feels so smooth coming down here.
Yeah.
Which is nice. It is for me, being an older guy. You just want something that's nice and comfy. And for me, this thing, and in the air, that extra little bit of weight, 'cause it's not the lightest of bikes, which one of the reasons why I bought it as well is because it's a good weight for me, and I prefer that when I'm jumping.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my take on it. But yeah, I'd still always have this.
Still stick with your Slash at the end of the day. Cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. Thanks. Nice one, guys. Cool. So now we've done the downhill bit. Obviously, we've got to make our way back up to the top. So we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to hit this uphill section, do some technical stuff. We're going to swap around, have a blast, see what's going on, and maybe we'll have different reviews at the end of that. Let's find out. So we're here at the Bommels, we've been down, we've come back up again, we're here, we're going to do some mad stuff in a minute, but first we're going to talk about what these bikes are like going uphill. No prizes for guessing which one was the easiest. We've done some switchbacks and stuff you've seen in the footage. The rail absolutely eats it up, like you can wheelie around the uphill berms and stuff. It's ridiculous how easy it is. That being said, if your focus is on fitness, maybe, and you're too tempted not to use turbo all the time like I am, then maybe that's a factor for you, I don't know. How did you find coming uphill on the EXE?
I felt that obviously you don't get as much assistance from the motor, so you do actually have to apply a bit of pressure and actually pedal the bike. But it's not, you know, there's enough assistance to make it pleasant, but also a reduction in assistance, so it's not, you don't feel like the bike's getting away from you as much. Especially on the tighter berms, I sometimes found that was getting away from me a little bit. Whereas I didn't find that as much with this, and being a roadie, I do like the physical side.
100%, man, yeah. Slacker geometry on this bike and more power means that it's definitely going to do exactly what you're describing. It's gonna pull away from you on the corners. It's not going to handle as tight. That bike just cuts in nicely, doesn't it? It's got a more natural feeling assist to it, and it's lighter, and it's different geometry, steeper geometry. It makes it better for the uphill stuff as well. Cool. John, how did you find coming up there on the Slash?
Hard work. Hard work.
Brilliant.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I didn't buy it for that reason.
No.
But yeah, it's hard work.
Yeah.
These, obviously, that makes it so much easier, and it's so much fun coming up hills where that you've got, like what you said, you've got to put that bit more effort into it.
I feel like this, the way I describe it was, this is a bit more like a hand in your back, that's a bit more like a foot in your back.
Yeah, nice.
And you know, it depends.
What's that one? Is that one like a kick in the nuts?
Yeah.
Or else you're trying your absolute best.
That's like someone's tied a rope around your seat and they're getting a drag off you.
Yeah, I get it, man. All right, cool. So yeah, there you have it. That's what the bikes feel like going uphill. You heard about the downhill before. Now we've got some drop-offs. We've got some roll-ins that we're going to try and roll up, and we're going to see if John's going to be able to redeem himself on the slash going uphill. I don't think he's going to get any points at this part, so let's get into that. So we've got a hill over here. Probably the cameras won't do it justice, they never do, but I would say like 45 degrees inclination.
It's steep.
It's bloody steep, isn't it? We're going to set John off first, because you know, we don't want his little legs to get any more tired than they already are. We're going to see how he goes, see if he can redeem himself on this ascent. John?
Wish me luck.
Are you ready? Good luck. Here we go, John's going, selecting a harder gear, he's pedalling as hard as his little legs will take him. He's doing good, he's better than I thought, and he's paused.
Ambitious.
That is not a bad attempt.
Ambitious but rubbish.
Ambitious but rubbish is the verdict from Ben. That's a harsh review, I would say. Good effort, John. Ben on the EXC, let's see what we're going. He's starting off in an incredibly low gear.
I've gobbed off a bit now.
He's grabbed off a bit now, he's going to mess it up this time. John can only hope. Right, here we go, he's selected a harder gear now, he's got it in full power mode, he's going, pushing in. Here we go, whoa, rough as toast on those gears. Disgraceful gear changing. And he wheelie out the top as well. I just want to take this moment to say, I think I know why the chain on the rail snapped earlier. Someone's jumping 7 gears at once. It's you, Ben. Right, here we go, on the rail. If I mess this up now, this is absolutely disgraceful because it's got all the power. Here we go.
Didn't even put the saddle up.
Too easy.
So, John and I have done a bike swap. Ben's going to sit this one out because he's lazy. John's going on rail. I'm going to try and prove that this can be done on the slash. I'm going to try and prove that. Let's see how we do.
It's not happening.
I'm going to see. I'm just going to, hopefully I can.
Oh, no! Probably another foot further
I think
than what
I can do
got.
that.
It's not bad.
Oh, he's John's off. Didn't even tell us. He's flying.
Oh, too easy.
Smashed it. Whoa! John failed, I failed. We're giving it over to resident roadie legs. Look at those hench thighs. We're going to see if he can do it on the slash. Go for it, Ben.
Alright, let's see.
Go on, lad. Push. Oh. No.
God!
Another failure. Okay, so that's the end of the other hill climb challenge. There's a clear winner. The bike that's the easiest to get up there, never mind who you are, is the rail. We even managed to do it pretty easily in eco mode. That's the lowest level of assistance for the rail, and it still just flies up that thing. Like I said, it's 45 degrees, it's mega steep. No one could manage it on the slash. We tried going in fast, changing gears down, we tried picking a lower gear, hanging the weight over the rear, and it doesn't matter, you just can't get up there. So it should give you an idea of how steep it is. This can't be done on this. Maybe someone just incredibly skilled and powerful legs could do it, but none of us can. And the Fuel EXE sits somewhere in between that. Ben and I managed to get up it on the Fuel EXE. John almost managed to make it up, and I think it's worth noting that he's been on this bike all day, pedalling round. I mean, he's had a few blasts on the other ones, but mostly he's been on this pedalling round, so his legs will be fatigued. He is a bit of an older dude than us guys as well, and it's a factor that people want to hear about. So, you know, if you do want something that's just going to drag you through whatever weather, whatever conditions, then maybe the rail's for you. If you want to be out there but you're not that fussed about fitness, that thing will do everything for you. If you still want to have an element of your power going into the riding that you're doing, then the Fuel EXE is the one for you. And then the slash, it's for park days, man. You know, park days on the way down and get an uplift on the way up, so you don't have to pedal it up. Cool. What do you guys think?
Exactly what you said.
Yeah.
It is what it is. That thing, I won't say it'll get up anything, but it made that just feel so easy. Yeah. This, I think if I had a bit more grunt in my legs, I'd have probably done it. but mine slash, woof,
It's not what it's for though,
hard
is it?
graft.
Yeah.
No chance.
Fun to ride down the way.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, there we have it. That brings us back up to where we started. I've had a lot of fun today riding all three of these bikes. As I've said, they've each got their own strengths, and I'd take that one to Bike Park, I'd bring this one here to Leeds Urban, I'd ride that around my local trails for absolute certain, because that's a great all-rounder, up, down, whatever, and it would keep my fitness levels up as well. The rail's just a beast for having fun on. It's great for descending. Yeah, it's a little bit heavier, but that helps you to feel more confident planted around the corners. Got long travel, so if you come up short, it's not that much of an issue. And the Slash is just an absolute, it's an enduro beast. It does what it's designed to do. It's great for flying over jumps and railing round berms. Like, it's just another level to what that can do on the descents. Yeah, what do you guys think? What's your favourite bike? What's your takeaway from today?
Takeaway is, yeah, you can't. The rail is a machine for just getting you out there, having fun, going up hills. Because to be fair, up hills aren't fun. But they're fun on that.
Yeah.
They're really good fun on rail. But yeah, I mean that is a nice machine. If I could afford them, I'd have all three.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Samesies.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I think if you are doing more type riding, then that's your bike.
Yeah.
If you're a man of wanting an all-rounder, I think probably that. And then if you're going down to bike parks, there's your bike.
Yeah.
Which is what I do. So that's 90% of what I do. Go to bike park and just shred that and get in uplift and off you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't fault e-bikes for what they are.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Cool. So there you have it. That's what these three bikes look like on a sort of normal ride that you might do yourself. You've heard opinions from three different people who like three different types of riding. The outcome's pretty much the same. I'm not going to go over it again. No bike's perfect, but these bikes are bloody good bikes. We've got the Rail and the Fuel EXE available for demo, so give the shop a call or pop in. We're in Wakefield, Cycle Technology on Caldervale Road in Wakefield. You can take either of these bikes away for a whole weekend if you want to and have a proper ride on them. See what you think. Yeah, we'll hopefully see you in the shop, see you on the socials, and that's everything for today. I think it's been a blast. Catch you next time.